teachers, administrators, coaches, bus drivers, everybody that's involved in educating our children, and we are praying for you. We know that this is unprecedented times. It's very difficult, and truth be told, we're all seeking the best way that we can to educate our children. And so we salute you from Tri-Cities Church, man. We are praying for you every day. We believe in what you're doing. We've got your back. And then let me just say, man, as a church, I am so proud to be the pastor of Tri-Cities Church. You all continue to blow my mind with your generosity, with your love and support. Many of you haven't been able to see face to face. Maybe it's been on Zoom, or maybe it's been through a text message or email, but you just continue to show up in your generosity. So I want to continue to encourage you to keep giving, man, because what we are doing, whether you realize it or not, is reaching far beyond the four walls of our local church. It is reaching people across the country and even in parts of the world where we didn't even know that we had an influence. Listen, we have a couple of things coming up, and I want to make sure that you're in the loop about what's going on in your church. So first, we've been running phase 1 of our re-entry plan for several weeks now. We've been doing really good. So far, so good. The people are registering, they're coming in, we're wearing masks, we're sanitizing the building. We're limited right now to 30 people, and we've done an excellent job. And so kudos to our team for making sure that we are doing everything possible to make sure that we're not exposing you to COVID-19. With that being said, part of the reason why you see us film in the back of the sanctuary, if you're familiar with Tri-Cities Church, is because we've been doing some updates to our facilities, and we are now rounding third base, and we're headed towards home with being able to finish up some of those projects. And so that means when that's done, we are going to transition back to Sunday morning. Now, I don't have a date for you yet, but we are looking at somewhere around Labor Day weekend or the Sunday thereafter, where we should be complete with those updates, and we'll transition back to a Sunday morning service. We'll still probably do the live recording, but we are transitioning. We are looking forward to transitioning back. What that means is at that time, we'll be able to open up more spots for those of you who would like to come and worship with us. So stay tuned. Continue to pray for us as we are seeking God for the best thing to do. The other thing I want to present you with is, if you haven't done it already, I just got mine in the mail today, because we are asking you to wear your mask. Why not go on the website and get you a Tri-Cities Church mask? So this one that I have says TCC Strong, and that's because we continue to remain strong as a church. So go on the website, go to where it says store, click on it, and you'll find all of our t-shirts, and you can also have those made into masks. What a great way to represent your church. Finally, I want to share something with you. On September the 13th, we're going to begin a brand new series, and it's going to be based off of this book called The Good Life. It's by pastor and author Dr. Derwin Gray, and it's essentially a look at the Beatitudes and how Jesus teaches us the real way to true happiness. Man, what a great message for us during this time where our emotions are all over the place, but Jesus has something to say about that. And so why I wanted to give this to you now is because we are going to roll out all the content, the videos, worksheets for teenagers. We're just going to do this church-wide. And so if you're interested, I wanted to give you a chance to go on Amazon or wherever you get your books and order a copy of The Good Life and start reading it now, because on September 13th, we're going to start a series based on this book, based on the Beatitudes, and we're going to walk through that together as a church. It's going to be a great time. Listen, I'm so proud of the way that you all have been holding it together. As a matter of fact, you know that we tape our services a week in advance. And so I want to give you a sneak peek of what we taped on Sunday. We've been talking about the prophet Ezekiel and God taking him to the valley of dry bones. And I don't want to give away the whole sermon, but I feel like some of you may need to hear this. There's a part in that first couple of verses where God asks Ezekiel if he thinks that these dry, dead bones can live. And Ezekiel says something that's cold-blooded. He just says, God, only you know. And what that suggests is that there's some things that we can't possibly know that we didn't see coming, and we don't know what the end result is going to be. So let me just share this for those of you who this may apply to. Some of us have been beating ourselves up about what we should have done about something that none of us knew was coming. Earlier this year, something hit and it totally transformed the way that you've had to do life, that you've had to parent your children, that the way that you've had to do your finances. And let's be honest, there's no way that you could have possibly known that that was going to happen. And what Ezekiel says is, God, only you know. And so I want to encourage you, for those of you who continue to struggle, go ahead and listen to the message on Sunday. But here's one thing I do want to share as a preview. For those of you who struggle, those who continue to beat yourself up and make yourself feel guilty about what you should have done, just know this: you can't do something about what you didn't know was going to happen. You didn't know that was going to happen, whatever that is for you. And anything that you need, God does know. And so let me encourage you, stop beating yourself up. Give yourself some grace. You might not have known that this was coming, but God does know. Listen, I love you. I can't wait to see you again. Keep giving, keep serving our community. We're going to continue to get through this together. Peace.